Hello, I hope you had a good week. We're back again to teach you the song Here Comes the Sun by George Harrison. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. It's alright.
So, we'd like to teach you the song, Here Comes the Sun, and we'll go line through line as we did with the other lessons. So if you'd like to get your lyrics out, your words, and I love singing this song, especially at this time of year, because we've just gotten through a cold winter. It's still a little bit of a cold spring. And it's just like, you're beginning to feel the sun and go outside. It's, you feel renewed and uplifted. So that's why I like singing this song, especially at this time of year.
Yeah. So then there's going to be an introduction. We come in singing. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun. Sing. Now repeat that for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. And I say it's alright. Can you sing that? and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Your turn. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Your turn. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun.
Let's keep singing.
Here comes the sun.
And listen to that whole phrase.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say it's alright. Once again.
Here we go.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say it's alright. Second verse.
Second verse.
Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces.
Your turn.
Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say it's alright. Your turn. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say it's alright.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Second part is, and you're gonna sing, sun, 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 here he comes. And we're gonna sing it 5 times. So I'll play once again. Once by myself, and then we sing together. Sun, 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 here it comes. That was once. Sun, 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 here it comes. 2. Sun, 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 here it comes. 3. Sun, 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 here it comes. 4. Sun, 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 here it comes. That's 5. Then we go into the next part.
So can I say something? Every time you sing sun, 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 here it comes, it gets a little bit louder. So by the 5th time, it's at the top of your voice, right? So that's called dynamics. We're going to go from sort of a soft, here comes the sun, 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 here it comes. By the 5th, we should be progressively getting louder to forte, which means loud.
So do you want to do that again?
Yeah.
We're kind of quiet
Start
and then we
quiet.
get louder.
Yes.
So the first time I play by myself, and then we're going to play 5 times.
Starting at piano.
Piano, which means quiet, and then into mezzo forte, which means middle, in the middle, to forte, which means loud. So here we go.
Warm up your voices. Here we go.
Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes.
Last one.
Sun, 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 here it comes.
Last time.
Little darling, I feel that I ice is slowly melting. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Repeat that. 2, 3, 4. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Now at the end we're gonna repeat. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Again. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. And then we repeat again. It's alright. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's alright.
Yeah, I'm sure you're sounding wonderful out there. So should we run the whole song with them singing?
We'll run the whole song
Yeah.
with them singing.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a complicated arrangements, you know, with the guitar parts and where the voice comes in. So we'll just, you know, follow the words and listen, and you'll be able to listen more this week and sing along with this. So let's do the whole thing.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Last verse. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun, I say it's alright. It's alright. And it's alright. It's a great song. It always makes me feel cheerful.
Yes, that's a good song for these days. Here Comes the Sun.
So, a few facts about the song Here Comes the Sun. It was written by George Harrison. George Harrison was the lead guitar player and singer and songwriter for the Beatles. And he was a great writer. He was very different than the other guys. So, Here Comes the Sun was part of an album called Abbey Road. You may have seen that album. It's an album in which the Beatles are crossing the street. And they're at a crosswalk. And it's very famous. There's a very famous photograph of that album. And let's see, Abbey Road was their final recording. It was released in 1969. And it was their last album. It was not released as the last album because the last album was actually Let It Be, but Let It Be was recorded before Abbey Road. So Abbey Road is their final recording. And it was on the charts. Here Comes the Sun actually was on the charts for how many weeks?
18 weeks.
18 weeks.
In America.
It was number one in America for 18 weeks.
George Harrison was in a meeting, one of these meetings of them discussing all their money issues and problems, and he'd had it, and he went outside just to take a little walk, take a breath of air, and it had turned to spring, and the sun was out, and he happened to have a guitar with him, and he just sat down outside in that moment and wrote, Here Comes the Sun, and he was saying how happy he was to be greeted by the sun and feel the warmth. It had been a long, cold winter, a lot of problems, a lot of strife. So it was a moment of feeling positive and in the sun. So that's what this song is about. And we hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you review it this week. Keep listening, keep singing. Singing is always great. We know some of you are inside a lot and doing all your homework inside. So we need things to lift ourselves up. So let's all sing Here Comes the Sun this week. So have you been watching the movies that we've been recommending? And one
A Hard Day's Night.
Help. Right?
And Yellow Submarine.
And Yellow Submarine, which we recommended last week. I hope you watched it, and if you didn't, try to get around to it this week. As I said, it's lots of fun. Maybe Orlando can show you his Yellow Submarine box. We have one in the house. As you know Orlando loves the Beatles.
I have a Yellow Submarine lunchbox.
He does, and he also has a photograph of him playing the Beatles songs in Brazil. And how old were you?
Probably 13.
13 years old, yes. So anyway, we have lots of those little things around the house that we want to share with you.
And for an activity, I have an idea. How about if you look up the album Abbey Road and get to know some of the other songs? There are actually some fun songs in it. There's one called Maxwell's Silver Hammer that is funny. There's another one called Octopus's Garden that is very, very interesting. And it's actually sung by Ringo. Ringo was their drummer. He had a different kind of voice. And it's kind of like an entertaining song, but there are some other beautiful songs on Abbey Road.
Is While My Guitar Gently Weeps?
No, that was on the White Album.
Okay.
That was two albums before.
That's another beautiful song.
But you know what? Other songs on Abbey Road is Something by George Harrison. Yeah. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. And Come Together. It's another song that we that our band MInas does. Come Together. It's sung by John Lennon. Has sort of like wacky lyrics.
And that's the name of our whole residency program. Is called Come Together, right? And that's our idea of things, is that by singing the Beatles, we're all coming together.
So take care and see you again.
See you next time. Yes.